Hey everybody, welcome to the Throwback Thursday. It's Warhammer Quest here on TBT GMG as we do a retrospective of the tons of past episodes of Warhammer Quest 95 that we played here on the channel. So strap in and let's see what's going on with the adventures. Hey everybody, welcome to the episode of Throwback Thursday. This is our second adventure with our adventuring party. Of the original members, only Skeggy and Lake Breeze remain. We've been joined by Astro the Fantastic, who's my wizard, my new wizard. They don't talk about what happened to the old wizard. And then the Wulfric, the new barbarian, who is replacing the old barbarian, who died trying to retrieve his father's sword. Luckily, we did get a Berserker sword at the end of all of this, and he's been gifted it to be convinced to join the party. So he has a Berserker sword for +1 to his Berserk rolls. Somebody else's dad's sword, I guess. Maybe the dad had two sons, and Wulfric was Bjorngar's brother. So anyway, we're going to generate another mission and jump right in and go to our next adventure. All right, so here's the party. We've got Wulfric the Barbarian. Maybe he becomes a Wanderer later. Skeggy Goldfist the Dwarf. Astro the Fantastic, the Wizard, and then the Elf, Lake Breeze. Now, the only thing I haven't done is determine the new spells for the Wizards. I've shuffled these up, and again, we have to get one of each school. So, Healing Hands. Every wound, warrior on the board has 1 wound healed for 2. And then, that's actually pretty nice. Shield on a 6. This one, I've never gotten to use it because it's so much power. But it's 6 to hit, and then freeze! Roll d6, and you get the number of monsters affected by the spell, and 2, the number of wounds each monster affected suffers with no modifier. The targets in the spell must be on the same board section as the wizard, and it costs 5. Pretty sweet! So we freezing wind everybody. If I roll 6 monsters take 6 wounds. That's not bad, and it's only 5, but it affects everybody in the same board section, so I'm into that. Let's see what our objective room is going to be. The Fire Chasm. A deep red light seeps out of the room, suffusing the air with a burning glow. The air is almost too hot to breathe, and the walls are warm to the touch. What are we doing in the old Fire Chasm? So crossing the chasm, the rope bridge, the only way to go across. It costs the equivalent of 2 squares of movement. For each warrior that attempts to cross the bridge, roll d6. On a 1 to 2, they take d6. They roll d6 in the hazard table. On a 3+, they're okay. So 1 or 2 bad things can happen, and you just die. And monsters don't have any problem with it. All right. Well, what are we doing going to the Fire Chasm? 4. Destroy the bridge! The warriors are being pursued through the World's Edge Mountains via tunnels deep below ground by the inhabitants of long, dark underrealms. With them, the warriors have the long-lost crown of the ancient dwarf kings of Mount Silverspear, which is the final, which has been retrieved from the evil creatures that stole it. So we've already done a heist and we're running away. The warriors have a final obstacle to overcome before they reach safety. They must do a dangerous route across the Fire Chasm. If not, they'll surely perish. So when the warriors reach the Fire Chasm, they must fight whatever monsters are there and then cross the room. And then we roll on the monster table to see what's there. Once you've crossed the bridge, they must break it to prevent pursuit. Any warriors in the square at the edge of the bridge can try and destroy it, roll d6 and add the warrior's strength. If it's 8 or more, the bridge is destroyed. Every turn in which the bridge is not destroyed, take an event card in addition to any unexpected events. Any monsters that are generated by these event cards must be placed on the side of the chasm next to the door, as they represent the monsters who are pursuing the warriors. If the Minotaur appears, it can leap the chasm, taking 2 squares of movement to do so. Then we get d6 times 50 gold at the end of the adventure for each surviving warrior. That's the ransom for the crown. Dungeon deck is built. The adventure and treasure decks are shuffled. Let's see what our entrance route is. The dungeon cell. Unless we get an unexpected event, we're escaping from this cell, I guess. Maybe we got captured or cornered. Or just pretended to be somebody. 2! So no unexpected events, and we just skip right to exploration. So what's the next tile? A circle of power. They were gonna sacrifice us! Alright, do we get an unexpected event during this turn? Nope. For the power phase, the leader's gonna go. 1, 2, 3. Sorry, there should be a door over here. So 4 for Wulfric. He doesn't have the boots of power. He's dead. Then the elf is gonna go 4. The wizard's gonna go 4 and go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 for the dwarf. Who's guarding our cell? 2d6 Snotlings. Oh crap! And they attack right away. So 2d6 Snotlings jump out of the corners. It's 7. I played Snotlings kind of wrong the last time I did them. You have to draw a warrior counter and place as many as you can adjacent. So first it's the wizard. It's attacked by 5 of them. Sweet. And they attack immediately. Sorry, 4 of them actually. Then the next guy who's going to get jumped by them is going to be the elf, who will get attacked by the remaining 3. immediately when they're placed, but I think the wizard's just going to use a power token and the 4 power that we've rolled to do a freeze and just kill D6 of them. 6 models get affected and take at least 1 wound. They only have 1 wound each. So how many do I kill? 4. That's pretty good. We're going to kill 3 here and 1 on the elf. We'll flip that power token and just jack those guys up. Get murdered right away. So then the first one attacks the wizards. Weapon skill 1 on a 4. He misses. Weapon skill 2 on against 4 right now for the elf, and that's on weapon skill 2 against weapon skill 4. Yeah, bad. 6. He hits. Strength 2, so D6 minus 1 wounds. 1 wounds left on the elf. And then the other one on a 6 misses. On a weapon skill 1 against weapon skill 2, 4+ against the other guy. No. They don't normally attack in the monster phase because this was the turn they appeared, so they just did their immediate attack, and now it's on to the next power phase. Oh! 2. Well, starting with the barbarian. He's not going to try and move. He's just going to try and stab this dude. Does he freak out? He's got +1 to his roll because he's got a berserker sword. He doesn't. So on a 3 hits, does not hit. Good job. Elf then goes, 3+ to hit that snotling. He hits. He just kills it. And then the second one, he hits and kills it as well. No! Then it's the wizard. Does he kill that snotling on a 3+? He misses it. The dwarf on a 3+. Misses it. He attacks. He hits on weapon skill 1 against weapon skill 2. 4+ against the wizard. He misses. We can't explore. I'll spend 2 to do healing hands and do a wound back to everybody just to heal the elf during the turn. We can't explore, so new power phase. 4. Well, I mean, yeah, the barbarian can't get to him, so I guess he could stand here, but then I can't explore at the end of the round. So we're just gonna hope the elf hits him with a bow. 4+. Nope. Does the wizard stab him on a 3+? Yes, and just kills him. Kills for the wizard, 2 for the elf. And let's get our treasure card. What does the barbarian find standing around? And in Sorcerer Blade, +1 to hit. Instead of his berserker sword, I almost feel like it's better. Yeah, let's just use the Sorcerer Blade. We'll stow the berserker sword. Exploration, what do we find? A corner. Well, new turn. Let's get ourselves moving. Power phase. Of course, we get ambushed. What happens? A Minotaur appears. Sweet. Who does he attack? Oh, that's never good. He's gonna attack the dwarf. Appears out of the darkness. Brrr! That's 50 gold. Yeah, 50 gold for the wizard and 20 for the elf. So let's go, barbarian. You're pinned right now. I mean, on a 6 you could move, so you might as well try because you can get in the room that way. Nope. And then you attack. Do you freak out? You don't, but you get extra attack. Sweet. +1 to hit. So hitting on 3s against the Minotaur. Normally needing 4s. 2 hits. Strength 4 against toughness 4, so it's just 2d6 damage. You do 11. It's got 4 left. Whew. Elf poached the kill. So 4+ hit with his bow. He misses. Then it's the wizard who's just going to take a step, I think. He doesn't have the power to really do anything. And the dwarf on a 4+. Pummeled otherwise. He misses. He has to make a stab against the dwarf. So 2 attacks hitting on 4s because they're both weapon skill 4. 1 hit, 2d6 damage, +4 minus the toughness of 5 on the dwarf. So that's 13 minus 5 is 8 damage. Got 5 left. Well, new round. Let's do our power phase and see what happens. 6 power, sweet. Some healing hands at least, which is nice. See if we can kill this Minotaur. Do I escape from pinning with the barbarian? On a 6? Nope. So he's going to stand there. Does he berserk? He does not, but 1 attack hitting on a 3+ because of his +1 hit sword with his Ensorcel Blade. Hits. And then just d6 damage. If I get a 4 or better, I'll kill him. I do. Good job. Kill the Minotaur. 440 for him. I did not. Did I buy any stone bread with the dwarf? I can't remember. I have a healing potion. But we're on to the elf right now, so he can't go anywhere. He's just going to stand there. We'll have the wizard go. He's going to stand there too, because I can't move anywhere. We'll have the dwarf go. The dwarf's going to eat some stone bread, if I bought it. Chug his healing potion. Actually, we're just going to spend this to healing hands 3 times. And give him 3 back, so he goes to 8. And we'll save the healing potion for now. It's our exploration phase, and let's see what we got for power. 4, not bad. No ambush at least. And with no ambush, we might as well just healing hands right away. So he's going to gain 2 more and go to 10. Move with the barbarian, 1, 2, 3, 4. With the elf, 1, 2, 3, 4. With the wizard, 1, 2, 3, 4. And 3. Yeah, and with the dwarf, 1, 2, 3, 4. Our phase again. If I get a 2+ at least, I can heal some more wounds on the dwarf. I'll take the 2. So we'll just heal again, up to 11, doing healing hands. Take steps. So 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2. Monster phase, let's explore a Well of Doom. An event, let's get after it, fellas. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4 with the Barbarian. Back to the door. The Elf's gonna go 1, 2, 3. The Wizard's gonna go 1, 2, 3 and hide next to the Elf. And the Dwarf's gonna, actually, sorry, 2, 3, 4 and hide over here. And the Dwarf's gonna go 1, 2 and protect the Wizard. It's our event in the monster phase. 6 orcs! 2 heroes get a bonus orc. It's gonna be the Barbarian and the Wizard, of course. So we go 2 on the Wizard, 2 on the Barbarian, 1 on the Elf, and 1 on the Dwarf. Phase! If I get a big power phase, I might just try and freeze these guys. 2. No, not a big power phase, but at least a heal. His kill counter's at 1, so on a 5+, he freaks out. Come on, leader. Nope. He does 1 wound to everybody in base contact. Freaks out. Alright. That's the Elf. I guess he'll attack this orc. Skill 3 against weapon skill 4, so 3+ to hit. With his sword, he hits. And then it's D6 -1 damage, but if he gets a 3 or better, he'll do the 2 wounds he needs to kill it. Nope, no damage. Wizard attacking. I can't really do anything else. I guess we just attack with our sword, try and hit him on a 4+. We miss. And then the Dwarf, come on, buddy, just death blow all these guys. Hit the one that's fighting the Wizard on a 3+. You do? It'll be a 4+ to kill. They have 3 wounds each, and it's strength 3. Nope, 1 damage. Doesn't even death blow it. Oh, so poorly. Alright. Well, the one attacking the Elf, weapon skill 3 against weapon skill 4, 4+ to hit. Does he dodge it on a 6? Nope. Just D6 damage. He takes 3, goes 10 left. The Barbarian, first one on a 4+, misses. Second one on a 4+, misses. One fighting the Dwarf, 4+, hits. D6 -2, because strength 3 against up is 5. 4 damage, oof, 9 left. Damage makes 7 left, he only had 11 there. And then first one fighting the Wizard, misses. Oh, sorry, hits actually, and does 8 -3 is 5 damage. So Wizard is down from 13 to 8 into 6 actually. He's got 6 left. And then the second attack hits, and it's D6 damage. 2 more. He's down to 4. 5, because we'll just immediately cast our spell, because that's all the attacks. That goes away. And then everybody else gains 1, so he'll go to 11. He'll go to 8. And he's already full. Heroes, you need to do better than this. This is terrible. Is 6. Sweet. Well, we got lots of heals if we need it. And we might just nuke everybody in this room. Nuke everybody in this room? I mean, if we roll a 3+, we kill 3 of them. But actually, we need the healing more, I think. We need to heal 3 on everybody, because everybody's pretty beat up. So, let's start with the Barbarian. Does he freak out at +1? He does not. He'll do an attack into the first orc, fighting him on a 3+. +1 hit for his sword. He hits. So it's going to be a strength 4 against toughness 4, so just D6 damage, 2+ to kill it. He does. Death blow to the next one on a 3+. He hits, 2+ to kill it. He does not. It's got 1 wound left, but his kill counter goes up another 1. 2. Okay, so let's see. His kill counter resets at the end of every event, so I need to keep track of that. He's actually only killed 1 right now, because it's the monsters on his sheet, not how many monsters he's killed this adventure. So he's at 1 right now, because he just killed an orc. And then the Elf gets to go, so hitting him on a 3+, weapons go 4 against weapons go 3. Hits. So 2+ to kill, he's got 1 wound left. He does. Death blow to the next one on a 3. He does, and then D6 -1, so he needs a 3+ to kill it. He does. For the Elf, it's Wizard time. Do we just want to spend... No, we need it for the healing. We really do need to heal everybody. So he'll do just an attack into the Wounded Dwarf Orc on a 3-4 to hit. On skill 2. Misses. And then the Dwarf will attack the one in front of the Wizard. Actually, just attack them all, because he can go through them all. So this guy on it... No, actually, they have to be adjacent. So we'll attack this one first. 3+, hits. D6 for the highest. That's enough to kill him. Second one on a 3. Misses. Oh, might as well just do this now. So we'll spend all 6 of this to add 3 wounds back to everybody. So he'll go to full. He'll go to 8. He'll go to +3, so 11 out of 13. And he's already full. Let's go against the Dwarf on a 4. He misses. On a 3 against the Wizard. He hits. D6 damage. 1 damage. 7 wounds remain. Exploration, so we're on to the power phase for the next round. 4. That's 2 heals. That's pretty good. Barbarian starts. He'll just take a step to here. Does he freak out on a 6? He does. 2 attacks on 3s for +1 hit. Both hits, and then it's d6 damage for each, so kills him. He gets 1, and his kill counter goes to 2 now. And then, actually, I don't even need a kill counter. What am I talking about? Because the number of models is what I get. That's my bonus. And then against the I guess we just stand out here first, and then shoot our bow on a 4+. Missed. It would have hit melee though. The wizard on a 4 misses, and then the dwarf on a 3. Come on, dwarf. Hits him. 2d6. Pick the highest for damage. Kills him. It'll blow the rest of his magic to heal 2 on everybody, so he'll go to full, and he'll go to 9 out of 11. 80 for each of the adventurers that killed. 10 actually. They're 55 each. Not too shabby, folks. Exploration. It's a torture chamber. Combat's out of the way left and right here. All right, do we get ambushed? Power phase. No. Use that to bring the wizard back to full with 2 healing hands, putting 2 back on everybody, and then the leader will go. 4. 4, yeah. The elf will go and go 1, 2, 3, 4. The dwarf will go and go 1, 2, 3, 4. The wizard will go and go 1, 2, 3, 4. It's inside monster phase. D6 orc archers and D6 orcs. Ugh. Orcs, 5. Archers, 3. Swarming with orcs. All right, so orcs, the warriors, who gets a bonus 1, because there's only 4 warriors. The wizard gets an extra 1, of course. So it's going to be 1 on everybody. So we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. 3 orc archers. So who doesn't get a bonus 1? I guess is the question now. Is the elf. So everybody but the elf gets another 1. So archer, archer, and archer. Plowing through orcs all day here. Okay, well, I mean, if we survive, at least we're going to get lots of gold. This again might be the time, if we get a good power roll, hopefully to to blow up these orcs. So let's see what our power roll is. 4. We can spend a power token to kill a whole bunch of these guys. I think that might be something we do. We're going to flip a power token. I go to 0. And then we're just going to drop freeze. 3+, 3 orcs die. Basically, everything higher than the 3+, we just murder dudes. And come on, big numbers. Yeah, 6. So 6 guys take 6 damage. Yeah, let's just do that. 2, 4, 6. We want to leave them next to the fighters. Yeah, so we'll put this guy back. He's gonna get paid. All right, well, let's see what you can do, barbarian. Do you freak out? Nope. You got 1 attack on a 3+ against that orc. You hit him. 3+ to kill him. 3 wounds. Nope. You do 1 wound. 2 left, and then the elf on a 3+ hits. He's about to go 4. D6 -1, so 3+ to kill him. Go elf. Do what the barbarian can't. All right, wizards, you've done your job, but you might try and stab this guy. So stay in here, and then on a 4+ you hit him with your sword. D6 -1, so 4+ you kill him. Just 2 damage. You got 1 left. And then the dwarf on a 3+. You hate greenskins. You miss. He's just going to attack. He's not shooting, so he's just going to attack this. He's in melee against the dwarf on a 4. Hits him. D6 -2 damage because he's toughness 5, so 2 wounds. Got 11 left. We couldn't explode his turn anyway. On the next power phase. 5, not bad. We can do another freeze, we're not going to bother. We're going to do some healing, I think, when this is all done. And yeah, I mean, we could freeze, we would just kill him automatically, because 1 guy would take 1 damage. That would be glory hogging though, so we're not going to do that. Let's go to the barbarian. He's going to take a step, and then attack. Does he freak out? Nope, he gets 2 attacks on 3s. 1 hit, and then just D6 damage, which kills him. 55 for the barbarian and the elf, and then 330 for the wizard. Power down to 1 to clear that. And you know what? We forgot to draw a treasure card actually for the previous one. A lucky talisman. You automatically make a hit with a lucky talisman. Sweet. Well, let's give that to the dwarf because he would have the next one. And then now a lightning firing. Can fire lightning on command. Your monster can target a monster that it's once per adventure. So they don't go away, but they're once per adventure. 5d6 wounds with no modifiers for armor. Oh my god. That's sweet. We'll give that to the wizard. What else is remaining moves? So the elf will go next and stay where he is. The dwarf will go... Actually, the elf will stand here. Then the dwarf will go 1, 2... Well, the wizard will go 1. The dwarf will go 1, 2. Exploration phase. We find a sweet passageway. Time too, because this adventure was heading off the table. So, power phase for the next turn. 4. Don't need the heals, but it does mean we could get a freeze off if we need to. And we'll start with the leader. So 1, 2, 3, 4. The dwarf, sorry, the elf's gonna go next. 1, 2, 3, 4. The dwarf's gonna go 1, 2. The wizard's gonna go 1, 2. And we're done. So what's our event? Actually, it's passageway. There's no event. What am I talking about? Next power phase. We might get ambushed. I'm just an idiot. Hi. And we get ambushed, of course. Now there's an event. A dead body. Before the warrior lies a dead body of a barbarian. Roll a d6 to see who grabs it. So the lowest, the lowest score grabs it. So the barbarian, 3. Dwarf, 4. Less than 3, no. 1. The elf goes to grab it. What does he find? Plus something good. Yeah, it gets d6 times 100 gold. Yeah, 200 gold. Lake Breeze, you're doing okay. So the boss will go over here, 1, 2. The elf's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. The wizard's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. And the dwarf's gonna go 1, 2, 3. Exploration, a stairway going down. We're going deeper. Okay, there's no event for this one, but we get 3 power. The boss will go 1, 2, 3, 4. The elf will go 1, 2, 3, 4. The dwarf will go 3. The wizard will go 1, 2, 3. Spend power because nobody's wounded. So next turn, we get ambushed. Nope. 5 power though. This is just going to line up as usual. So here, 1, 2, 3, and 3. Let's explore. A monster's lair. Oh no, you peer into the gloom. Lantern glints off what looks like old bones. Something bad's going to be in there. Power phase for the next turn. Come on, no, and we get a 4. So we need some heals, and if we have to, we could also do the big freeze. 1, 2, 3, and we'll stay there. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3. Protect the boss, to protect the wizard. So what event? 2d6 giant rats. When giant rat hits your warrior, roll 2 dice, see how many wounds it causes and add its strength. And then on a 3+, when after it attacks, it dies. Giant rats. 5. Lucky warriors gets a bonus rat. It'll be the wizard, of course. But he gets a rat. +1. So power phase for the next turn. Power phase. 4. That's some heals if we need it, but I don't really want to waste my power token doing the big blast. Can you escape from pinning and kill all these guys? Nope. So you just get to make your attack on a 3+. Do you freak out? You do, and do it wounded automatically. The elf can automatically escape pinning, so he'll take a step to here, and he'll do a swing on that rat. On a 3. Hits it, kills automatically. The next one, misses. This 3 actually might not die automatically. Oh no, it always does 1 wound. Yeah, he's only got 1 wound, so he'll just kill it. The wizard will attack the other one in front of him on a weapon skill 2, so 4+. Misses. And the dwarf will attack the one in front of the wizard, because I don't think that can really hurt him. On a 3, he hits, and it just dies. Unless he falls over. He does not fall over. Attacking the elf. Its weapon skill is 2, so 4 to hit. Hits, and it does 2d6 plus 2 damage, -1 to this roll. 1 damage. Left then. And then the one attacking the dwarf. Hits. Oh, sorry, a 3+, it dies. It just dies. And then 2d6 plus 2, -5, so -3 to this roll. 1 damage as well. So we'll just do a healing hands and just take that damage off me at the end of the turn. Plus Death Leap. No, it live. It's still alive. The wizard. No, so the elf, he gets, actually, because he counts as having killed it, because it impales itself on his sword. Power phase for the new turn. What happens? We get ambushed. Event card. D3 Minotaurs. Ah, crap. How many Minotaurs? It's ambushed by Minotaurs. That's wonderful. That's what we wanted to have happen. The dwarf gets to fight a Minotaur. And the elf. Sweet, they just come out of nowhere. It's just random Minotaurs. Barbarian, you've killed 1 guy, so on a 5+, now you get your Barbarian bonus. Nope, you freak out and do 1 wound to it. Sweet, it's got 14 left. You're hurting here is what I'd like to know. What do you want to do, Elf? You're gonna move and go 1, 2, 3, breaking pinning, and shoot a bow at that Minotaur. 4+. You missed. It'll go. I think it's time to use your lightning firing, buddy, and just do 5d6 wounds to the one fighting the dwarf. 5d6. 10 plus 2 more. 18. You melt it. Used for the game. Dwarf is going to take a step and try to slay that Minotaur. He hits it on a 4. Let's go 4. Oh, I could use my Lucky Talisman. Use Lucky Talisman. Just hit automatically. So it's 2d6 being the highest, -1, because toughness 4 against strength 3. 2 damage. So it goes to 3 wounds total. It's got 12 left. I forgot to do anything with him. He could still walk around. He's going to go 1 to here, 2 to here, and try and stab that rat on a 4+. He does. It just dies. Here's where he's going to go. He's supposed to fight the elf, so he's just going to come after me. He can move 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and ends up over there. And then it's 2 attacks against the elf. 4s. Miss. Alright, guys. What happens? 4 power now. We're doing okay. Needs to go. He'll take a step. Does he berserk? Berserker? Nope. He's at +1, so that's only a 3. So 1 attack at +1 hit. Hitting on a 4 goes to a 3. Misses. Great job. The elf will just keep getting this guy to chase him. 1, 2, 3, 4. And he'll shoot his bow on a 4+. Hits. D6 -1. 4 damage, so he goes to 8 wounds total, which means he's got 7 left. It's pinned. He could... No, he'll just save for healing hands. He doesn't really need to do anything right now. He's going to try and break his pinning on a 4+. He does. So he'll go 1, 2. And then the dwarf's going to go 1. And make a stab. +1. So 4+ to hit. Misses. Stays. 1, 2. Steps back over here and attacks the elf. Sitting around like Benny Hill music. So 4s to hit. 1 hit. Does he dodge it on a 6? Nope. 2d6 +1 damage. 9 damage. 4 left, but we'll just healing hands twice to make that 6. Round power phase 2. Well, it's a healing hands at least. You get to take a step there, barbarian. Do you freak out? +1? Nope. So no berserking. 1 attack hitting on a 3. Nope. The elf will just walk away again. 1, 2, 3, 4, and shoot his bow. He lands it. D6 -1 because it's strength 3 against toughness 4. So 4 damage. He's down to 3 left. The wizard, he's just going to cast Healing Hands and put a wound back on the elf to 7. I think actually during his turn is going to chug his healing potion too and gain 3 back, because otherwise that Minotaur, if he hits him twice, might just kill him. Goes to 10. After you finish him off, take a step. 1 attack on a 3. Nope. He's after 1, 2, 3. Attacks on 4s. 1 hit. Does he dodge it on a 6? Nope. 6 +1 damage. 5. Down to 5 wounds left. Fellas, power! 5. Ooh, we could just, on a 3+ kill that guy with the wizard. We're going to poach the kill. We're going to hope that something good happens here. Leader, because we need to heal as well. Going to step up. 3+ to hit with his sword. Does he berserk? He does! 2 attacks. On 3s. You're the worst. The elf, maybe you just finish him with the bow. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bow shot on a 4. Nope. The wizard, I think we have to. Shield going to cost me 6. I'll healing. Can the dwarf kill him? The dwarf could kill him. I hope the dwarf kills him. We're going to healing hands twice at the end of all this if this doesn't work. Actually, no. I can do the pit at any time. So the wizard's going to stand there. He's just going to stand there. The dwarf's going to take a step. And then hit on a 4. Come on, 4+. Yeah, and then 2 pick the highest. I have 4 better. It's -1. 4 better on either of these dice to kill him. Oh my god, he falls over. And the wizard does it. Freeze. 3+ to kill. Just melt this guy. Come on, Whitebeard. Oh, it only does 2 wounds. I don't believe this Minotaur's still alive. Goes chasing after Lake Breeze again. 2 attacks on 4s. Doesn't hit, thank god. Phase for the next turn. 5, okay. We're doing okay. Come on, quit screwing around. Take a step. Do you berserk at +1? No, you do 1 wound and kill him automatically. Sweet. Stands up and stands over here. The wizard goes 1, 2, 3. the elf goes 1, 2, 3. And a 1 and healing hands twice to put him up to 7. And then he'll eat a Waybread for 8. So 450, 450, 10, and 20. 3 cards. First one goes to the elf. A healing potion. Sweet. D6 wounds. And then the next one goes to the barbarian. Darting steel daggers. 2 daggers. While using the darting steel dagger, it gets +1 attacks. And you do not have to roll to see if he hits. It's automatic. However, the hit only does D6 wounds with no modifier for strength. Bar and Sorcerer Blade, but that's still pretty cool. Here's the next round. 6, sweet. Well, we can just get in position, and we'll heal 3 more to 11 with healing hands because there was no ambush. Stepping into formation, basically. Everybody getting in the doorway. Exploration. The Fire Chasm. Fantastic. We're here. Phase 5. Well, let's get in the room. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have to try and cross here. 3+. We're okay. We're good. The elf's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. And is that when we cross, or is it all the time? Sorry, each one is 2 squares of movement. They'd all be back 1, actually. The barbarian would be there. Wizards, 1, 2. And the dwarf, 1, 2, 3. Garden it. Monster phase 5. It's going to be 6 bats, 6 giant spiders, and 6 rats. It's just monsters. I guess it's bats first. 1, 2, 3, and then furthest away 4. Because yeah, I guess it's here. This ones will attack the dwarf and the barbarian. So barbarian and dwarf, and then I guess giant rats fill in over here. And then giant spiders. Let's try and blow this bridge because we get an event every turn the bridge isn't destroyed. I think we, during the monster phase, because they don't attack us right now, we're just gonna throw that 5 power into into a zap. Let's do freeze. Let's try and clear the way across the bridge. So, yeah, the giant bats have, I think 2 wounds, maybe 3 wounds. So I just killed D6 monsters, basically. 6 monsters, okay. Let's just clear the way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We gotta get across this thing. What goes on the wizard's card? All right, we're doing okay. What do we got for power? 4? Whoa. Well, worth it. We'll use our last power counter, and we'll kill D6 more so we can break all these guys from pinning. 4. 5 more. Perfect. 1, 2, 3. So everyone's free from pinning now. And then we'll just go 4, 5. Leave the rat and kill another spider because they're going to web us and that's dangerous. Right. 1, 2. See if I suffer from a hazard. Of course I do. Don't die. Do I die? 2. No, I take D6 wounds. 6 wounds. Sweet. I go down to 7 left. So that was 2 squares. And then we'll just go 3. No. 3 to there. Because I want to try and break the thing after everybody gets across. Gonna go 1, 2 to get across. The Fire Chasm. He does. So it was 1, 2, and then he'll go 3. And then try and stab with his... Actually, sorry. He'll go 3, 4, and try and stab that spider. Nope. Gonna go 1, 2 to get across. Dodges it. And then 3 to stand here. He's gonna go. So he's gonna go 1, 2, 3. He's okay. And then 4, and he'll stab that giant rat. Come on, buddy. 3+. Hits it. 2d6 damage. Picks the 6 and kills it. Couldn't destroy the bridge this round because I have to do it instead of making an attack. So now it is the monster phase. So 1, 2, 3, and this one was against the barbarian. Weapon skill on a bat is, I think, 1. Nope, 2. So 4 to hit. Misses. This one's going to go against the dwarf. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, those bats would have attacked actually during when they got set up. They were all here. So like this. So the one against the barbarian hit, and it's D strength 2. So D6 minus 2. It does 2 damage. He's on 5. Sorry, does 4 damage. down to 3. And the other one would have attacked, I think, the elf. And missed. And it's these guys. So spiders are going to go, and they go... move 6. So 1, 2. Attack the dwarf. Weapon skill is for giant spider 2. So 5 to hit. Hits. And he's webbed. 7+ to get 3. He's only strength 2. So he's strength special, actually. If a spider attacks a warrior... already webbed, the spider automatically bites him, inflicting D3 wounds, no save for toughness or armor. If the warrior wasn't already webbed, make a roll to hit. If the spider hits, the warrior is now webbed. That's it. Each turn roll a D6 for the webbed warrior and a 3, and add their strength. On a 7+, they get 3. So this one attacks the elf and hits on a 5. 6 to dodge it though. He does not. So the elf is also webbed. Chewing on us after this. Well, okay. Power phase for the next turn. Sorry, automatic event. No, automatic event that serve the next turn. Unexpected events. So power phase first. 6 power, sweet. And then automatic event. D6 Skaven arrive. These rats, 6, and they're placed across from the door because they're a pursuer. We've got the ability to explode the world, which is what we're going to do because we want to try and kill these spiders at least. Clear as many critters as we can. Come on, Wiz. Get a big number. 3. It's good enough for me. 1, 2, 3. Take 3 wounds. To break out of their webs. For the dwarf, yes. For the elf, yes. They're unwebbed at the start of their turn at least. Arian, do you just end this? Come on, 4+. Break the thing instead of making an attack. We got it. Bam! So the bridge falls, and I mean, we can go with everybody else. The elf will shoot at the Skaven and hit. D3 to kill. Nope, does 2 wounds. The wizard doesn't have enough power left to really do anything else. The dwarf hits the bat and hits it, and I think it just dies. Yep, just dies. We escape from behind the dragon and get away. We get D6 times 50 gold each. Kill gold, which I think is 20 for the dwarf here. Yeah, because they're 10 each. And that's 15 for spiders. So 6 times 15 is 60, 90. Plus 10 for everything else. It's 20 for everything else. So the rats are worth 20. So 35 for the dwarf. 100 plus 190 plus another 5 times 15, 75. So 265 for the wizard. He gets D6 times 50. The barbarian gets 200. Dwarf gets 500. Sorry, gets 250. The wizard gets 100. The elf gets 100. We got to the adventure without anybody dying. This is amazing. Totals now for Wolfric 1250, 1068 for Skeggy. For Astra the Fantastic 1195, and for Lake Breeze the Elf 803. Back to town, we got some treasure to sell too, which is sweet. We got a 500 crown lightning ring, 150 crown lucky charm, and a healing potion for 75. Did finish the event with the guards, so we should see what we got for treasure there. Just gold for 100. And we'll give that to the elf. I think we're going to head to a larger settlement, so we have to make 4 rolls in the hazards table. So the first one, 53, we encounter a double back. Ugh. They come back to the dungeon. Whereas they've managed to work their way back to where they started and are now set off afresh, so 4 more rolls. So the first one, 44. 44 is uneventful week. Sweet. Second one, 43. Waylaid. The warriors come across a village hit by a storm. The villagers are trying to help rebuild the homes. We stay for a week. So the next roll, 56. That'll be an uneventful week. And the last roll, 22. That's an uneventful week. It cost us 2,000 gold for pretty much everybody to get to the second battle level. So we're not going to spend a lot of time here. We're just mostly going to try and buy better equipment. And I think that means going shopping. So I think we'll spend a day here. And that'll cost us 2 gold each for the day. And then we're going to go shopping, I think, for general equipment mostly. Because it's like 1,000 crowns for light armor. Heavy armor's 4,000. Like we need to save up right now just to get to battle level 2. So I think going to the general store and trying to buy some bandages, because it's a 7 to buy bandages, is probably worth it. And they restore 3 wounds. 2 Elven Waybreads, so if they go bad, they don't go bad this game, which is pretty good. It'd be worth this to buy some between dungeon stuff. The general store with the barbarian. He's going to attempt to buy some bandages. So it's a 7+ to see if they're available. Can I get it? D6 are available. 2 are available. He'll buy them for 100. Happens to him. 66. Uh-oh, something terrible. An accident! Your warrior helps an old crone across the street. She carefully peels off heavy iron shod wheel and takes the infirmity to be patched up. Your warrior cannot buy anything or visit special locations for D6 days while he recovers. So he can't do anything. Fine. He doesn't roll on the event table, but I have to pay an additional D6 gold basically, because that's how long he has to stay. So 5. Buy some bandages and got run over. Sweet. And then we're going to go with the wizard. He'll buy some bandages too. He might as well. So does he find any? No. Event table. 23. Fouled. Must discard anyone purchase he's made. At a settlement, it was a fake and worth nothing. Sorry, yeah, fouled. Well, I didn't make any purchases, so don't worry about it. We'll try. Yeah, I might as well try. Let's see if he buys some bandages in the general store. He cannot. And then what happens to him? 24. The circus. Traveling circus in town, your warrior spends the rest of his day wandering the sideshows. Perhaps the sign above the door of that particular wagon should have said, have your fortune stolen for a cost of 2d6 times 10 gold. Destiny lies with a dark stranger in Erengrad. So 30 gold. The dwarf goes to try and buy stone bread. Plus, he can buy d6 pieces of stone bread. Cost him 30. Now, I could also try and buy some fire bombs on an 8, if some are available. It's d6 wounds with no deductions for armor and a 2x2 square. That's actually pretty cool. I got lots of cash. Can I get them on an 8? Let's see if there's some available in this this village. There's not. That's it. So yeah, the other thing I could do is go to the runesmith. Cost me a d6 time plus 2 times 100 gold. I don't think we do it right now, but it could be cool. Make it magical. Ignores point of armor determining damage. Death rune, 2d6 determining damage on a 6. It's d6 plus 2 times 100. I've got 1,000 gold, but I really want to level up. We'll wait to put runes in the axe. That's my events. 56. Yeah, a debt collector comes after me. It's d6 times 20 gold. 6 times 20, and 20 gold. That's really all everybody else wants to stay in town. I think the barbarian's going to get left behind for the next adventure, and we'll recruit a new fighter to join the party. So there we go, with everyone having paid their living expenses and the barbarian having to spend an additional 4 days away, it narratively makes sense that they recruit a new fighter for their next adventure. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to paint up the pit fighter. He's kind of a good replacement melee-wise for the barbarian. I have a pit fighter to paint up, I got all the cards and stuff for him, and he'll join us in the next adventure. I also have the troll slayer, the witch hunter, the imperial noble, and somewhere I got to find him, the warrior priest, that I can paint up to add to my adventures. But interesting, the one at a time is kind of a cool way of doing it, especially when the story that's developing from going to settlement, helping an old lady across the street get run over by a wagon, opens up a spot in the party for the, I was thinking a death would do it, but actually we all survived this time. Opens up a spot in the party for Wolford to get replaced by a pit fighter. So we'll see you for that in 2 weeks. Big thanks for watching. Thanks to Ash. Happy wargaming. I hope you enjoyed that video. If you want to support the channel, of course, like and subscribe and hit the little bell below to get notifications when I post future content. I do post stuff 7 days a week. If you want to support the channel further, you can, of course, buy a t-shirt through Spreadshirt, buy a measuring gauge or objective markers from Death Ray Designs, or, of course, most importantly, there is Patreon. Patreon is what makes all this possible, keeps the lights on, pays for the studio costs, pays for the equipment, model costs, and everything else, and most importantly, puts food in my kids' bellies and a roof over their heads. Big thanks to everyone, past, future, who supported me. I do this stuff because of you guys, and of course, I will continue doing it as long as I can.